So, ladies and gentlemen, King Aegon comes of age. Betrothed to his... cousin of varying description? What would it be, my second cousin? Yeah, that's pretty good for Targaryen standards. But the king reigns, and the vassals are pretty damn happy with him, to be perfectly honest. After years and years of war, I think it's more the case that there's not much of Westeros left to actually call into another war. They'd have to just, like, do single combat if they wanted to settle any disputes. Because there's no frickin' farmers to put pitchforks into the hands of anymore. But yes, he is an exceptional fighter. A legend with a blade, since that dude in the Kingsguard of, like, 80 frickin' prowess trained him. But he's still a squire. Beautiful, logistics, brilliant commander. Callous, humble, honest, and just. Hopefully his reign will be peaceful, because his life, so far, has sure as hell not been. He's basically grown up with his cousin Viserys teaching him to fight, and war was constantly around him forever, basically. The Bordigor is absolutely dreadful, but I'm not going to do anything about it because I can't be bothered. Not my problem. That sounds like the Lord Paramount's problem, not mine. Yep, the king will accept fealty from all of his people. He'll eventually marry his second cousin, which will connect to the branches of House Targaryen. Viserys will be rewarded for his eternal loyalty to the throne, with his daughter becoming queen. And hopefully, we go back to the age of peace, ladies and gentlemen. Which is ironic, because the current King of the Iron Throne is very much prepared for a fight. But I don't think we'll get one, because everyone basically loves him, more or less. I will even begin to sway some of them to make them like him even more. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think we've gotten through the worst of it, lads. The worst is behind us. Most of the Daenerys are dead. King Aegon the Impaler completely destroyed the hell out of the Daenerys. A son and heir is born, ladies and gentlemen, and with the perfect name, actually. Considering we haven't had a King Viserys in many, many, many years, it also honors my cousin, Viserys, who kept the realm together and basically secured Aegon's rule. He fought the wars, he led the soldiers, it's his daughter that's queen. I think it's only fitting to name our son after him. So yeah, one day Viserys will rule. Queen Rhae is my soulmate, so hopefully she won't be cheating on me. We won't have any issues in that regard. And the realm will prosper, ladies and gentlemen. This will never happen again. We'll never see such wanton hate and destruction. For what can mere mortals do against such hate? Speaking of illegitimate kids, we have another cadet branch. I will definitely probably change their sigil and name to something else, actually. And so House Justfire is born, lads, with the motto of blood and justice. They are a red dragon with orange flame, clutching a Martell's sun, and then little droplets of blood falling off, and a sword impaling the sun. But yeah, the sword impaling the sun is the Martells and the rebellion and everything, and then all the blood is all the death, and impaling is the nod to the Impaler, which is both of their relations, and yeah, I think it fits. I wanted to avoid it being a black dragon, because the Blackfires still have a bad rep, so putting your sigil as a black dragon would kind of be a middle finger to the Targaryens, which would be really bad for, you know, whoever the hell did that. I am so proud of little Aemon. He is coming to me and asking me to get rid of all betrothal, so that he can put his future into becoming the Kingsguard for his big brother. Good lad, good lad. Good lad, Aemon. He will be the Dragon Knight to the future King Viserys. But yeah, Aegon has popped out a lot of kids. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 sons. 1, 2, 3 daughters. The thing is, I don't really trust the Stormfires, because there's a lot of illegitimate blood in the Stormfire line. They're not pure Targaryen. They're like half-breeds. They're really not... Holy hell, Dragonstone has become incredibly powerful. How the hell has that even happened? I don't even know. The Bordigor is terrible for this playthrough. Like, bits of the Westerlands are over in the Stormlands. Dawn's alright. The Reach is bits of the Stormlands for some reason. There's a bit of the Vale in the west there. For some reason, the Reach is creeping into the Riverlands. There's a bit of the Stormlands there for some reason. Usually I'd keep track of this stuff and try to make it tidy, but I just haven't bothered for this playthrough, and the AI has just gone nuts. We're just pretty much waiting. It's more Targaryen family. Not even drama, actually. There's nothing actually going on. Before we had drama. Now there's no drama. Because my wife isn't cheating on me. That's the good thing. The vassal situation is everybody loves / is way too scared of Aegon to ever do anything against it. I've gone into diplomacy for Aegon in his later years. Why is it always that whenever I have a king that is an exceptional warrior and great, amazing commander, there's never any actual wars that happen? Probably because everyone's like, oh god, don't screw with that guy. The king looks real scary, like he could kick my ass. Dawn controls a bit of the veil. Dawn controls that bit of a veil there. Don't know why, but it does. But yeah, nothing much interesting going on. It's just more Targaryen intermarrying, and it's about it, really. His childhood was a living hell, but his adult life and his actual, like, reigning rule as king has been probably back to the Golden Ages. It's almost easy to forget that half the population of Westeros was wiped out in those giant wars that we had. To the handsome King Aegon of the Iron Throne, you will find my soldiers a welcome addition to your forces. The Magna of the Fens is offering to bend the knee to me, ? Okay. Okay, sure, I guess. Is this happening? What just happened? The Stormlands controls that territory for some very strange reason. What? I don't know what just happened, game. I do not know what just happened. Let's go back to court quick. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on with the Fens there for a second, nor do I know why I control some land beyond the wall for some strange reason. Alright, Sir Viserys is not quite the fighter his father was. Skilled commander and a skilled fighter, but Aemon makes him look like a pushover. He got brilliant and formidable, and I will now invite him to join the King's Guard, as was his desire since he was a boy. Yes, take your oaths, man. Son Aemon kneels before me, swearing to exchange his life for mine, to obey my word. He rises, now pledged to ward me with all of his strength and give his blood for mine. Rise, Sir Aemon. I must thank you, my sensible... Look, Aegon's gone insane. He's having a conversation with himself. I must thank you, me, for bestowing the honor of serving your royal guard upon my own son, my respectful cousin, King Aegon Targaryen. Even the game's confused about the relations between the Targaryens. They think I'm my own cousin. That makes sense. That does make sense, actually. Yeah. I'm going insane. That's ridiculous. Take a picture of that. Indeed. Protecting me is an honor. I just got plus 40 relation with myself. Aegon's going, you know, just a little bit crazy. So yeah, lads, there's very little left to go on, really, unless we get, like, cucked again and everything goes to hell, maybe. I don't know. But, we'll find out. We're probably going to wrap this up, though. Most likely in the reign of King Aegon. Or maybe Viserys, I'm not sure. The future is looking incredibly secure. I know I said that last time, but this time we won't be cucked and then go around murdering everybody. I think. Probably, maybe. In light of the fact that at the time of recording this, it's the 13th of April, and on the 14th, tomorrow, at this time exactly that I'm recording it, the open beta releases. So the mod's going to update, and I'm pretty sure this save will be corrupted by that update. So we are definitely going to wrap this up. We'll see if anything interesting happens in the next couple of hours of me playing it. But what we'll do is continue until I have to go to sleep, because I got stuff to do tomorrow. And when I go to sleep, we will stick the game on Observe, and then see what the AI do with the Targaryen dynasty. Probably screw up everything, but that's half the fun of it, to see what the hell they get up to. Who are you? Oh, Fens are again calling me. Bonding friendship. You want me to send my heir to go beyond the wall to talk to the wildlings? Sure, game. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Sending the heir to the Iron Throne beyond the wall to talk to some cannibals. Oh, God. It appears that during his visit, he found a new purpose in the worship of the old gods. Things between Viserys would have been better than expected. The two have become inseparable. The visit proved to be an excellent opportunity to refine his diplomatic skills. He's embraced the religion of the Fens. The Fens originate from the valley far north beyond the wall and consider themselves the last of the first men. They are led by the Magna of the Fens, who they consider more god than man. So yeah, my son has adopted a very extreme version of the old god religion. The future king of the Iron Throne follows the old gods. Not just the old gods, lads, but a heretical, vague version of the old gods. So yeah, that's a thing. Can I demand he convert? I pull Viserys aside and like, Viserys, no, bad. You do it in private. In private, okay, yeah. He comes back. He's not stupid. There's no way in hell that he in private you can worship who you want, but in the public eye you are Faith of the Seven, my friend. Daeron will marry the Darry girl. Rewarding the Darrys for the... I was about to say years of leal service, but then I remember that they rebelled and caused that, 50-year war that we had. where like half the population of Westeros was wiped out, so yeah. But then they turned around. They turned it around and proved themselves, so they get rewarded with a Targaryen prince. And we just forget about the fact that I wiped out most of their family. Wait. Did they make House Darry's motto work on? I've only just noticed that. Literally at the end of the series, I realized that they made the motto for House Darry work on. Work. Oh well. We'll see what happens, which is probably basically nothing because nobody's gonna go against. Nobody is gonna go against them at all, really. Well, I will keep you guys appraised. Right now, absolutely nothing is happening. Nobody is even daring to look funny in the direction of King Aegon. Justfire actually lost his wife in childbirth, so I'm gonna put him on the Kingsguard. He has a son. He has 2 sons. Actually, he has 3. Good lord, I can't keep track of all these people. So he has 3 sons to continue on his line. He doesn't want to remarry, so he will join the Kingsguard. And his children have already been betrothed and set up for future generations and all that. They'll be well looked at. Oh hell no! The Lord Paramount of the Iron Islands is for some reason involved in a plot to murder my son. Throw him in jail! I will send you. How is it tyranny to send you to the Night's Watch, but for trying to murder my kid? I don't care about free appearance, but yeah, that's not going to do anything. Goodbye. Off to the Night's Watch with you, buddy. I leave your pox-ridden son in charge of the Iron Islands. King Aegon has died at the age of 62. Dying from old age, once famous for his looks, fates kirked him long enough to witness his beauty slowly wither away. I don't think he looked too bad, to be fair. He aged fairly gracefully. King Viserys ascends the throne. Having mastered many skills, his subjects are... Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be... Yeah, everyone still pretty much loves him. We might wrap this up fairly quickly, lads. It's getting very late and I do have to sleep. All hail King Viserys III. Long may he reign. The second time in Targaryen history that we had a Prince Baelon in Dragonstone, actually. Hopefully this one doesn't die of an exploded stomach, air quotes. The reign of King Viserys should be pretty chill, lads. And then eventually Sir Baelon will inherit, and that should be pretty chill as well. I do think we'll wrap things up and then just leave it in the hands of the AI at some stage within the next 20 or so minutes of me playing, because, yeah, I want to finish this up so we can play something different in the morning. I have a lot of other houses to play. There is a laundry list of things I want to do, like Rain, Dane, a bunch of stuff. I can't even begin to list them. Okay, lads, it is time to make Sir Aemon Targaryen, my brother and brother-in-law and Kingsguard. Sir Aemon will take the position of Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, fulfilling his life wishes, basically. Does anyone else know why the hell we have control of literally... the Stormlands has just been progressively... The Stormfires are making plays, lads. They're making plays in the north beyond the wall. Because I can create the Kingdom of the Fens for some reason. Like, why not, I guess. But yeah, the Iron Throne is progressively invading beyond the wall from beyond the lands of always winter. If you think about it, it's the wildlings will never expect it. It's the last place they'd expect us to attack from, the north. If you actually look at the Valley of the Fens, by the way, it's actually got all this stuff. It looks really cool. It looks really neat. And then we zoom underneath the map for some reason. I am under the Westeros. I wonder what's all the way over here, actually. Why is there stuff all over there? What the hell am I looking at? What am I looking at, dude? What am I looking at? That's a good question. That's a very good question. It appears to be testing areas. I do this on my map to have a look at the models. Okay, lads, we have stumbled upon something. Tell us the roads. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is a weird way to end the stuff. Yeah, guys, it's another wall, lads. What is going on over here? Don't mind me, lads. I'm just admiring the map. The thing that amuses me is I do this on for Dragon Age's Dragon Age Total Wars map. I do this out of bounds. I put the textures down and look at the models and stuff and have them like placed out of bounds. I do exactly the same thing. It just amuses me. I wonder if there's anything else out of bounds that they've left behind. We're discovering the secrets, the secrets of the hidden world, man. Look. There's land, lads. There's land. I can smell it. The secrets have been revealed by the gods. It's all just really poorly textured ground types. No. This is like this flat land that's a body of water here. That's I know vaguely where we are. I think I've gone past Valeria. Valeria would be round about over here-ish, kind of, if I go way down further south. These mountains, and then that's Volantis in this direction. This is how much I know the map. I know where I am, just based on untextured mountains. Ooh, I found more stuff, lads. Oh, what would this be? This is Valeria. Like the fire exploded area of Valeria. So this would be the Smoking Sea. Yeah, this would make more sense. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's the Renor. And then Volantis would be over here. And then we hit Valeria and the Smoking Sea, which is this area, which is not mapped. So around here, this would be Marine? No. Yes? No. Like it's so beautifully textured, lads. But if that model's gonna be that big, that would be really cool. If they're keeping it like that, that scale would be really, really cool. I do want to follow the coastline, and we'll find out. I think we're in Yati now. It's basically it's China, lads. We're in China now. That's the thing. I've made so many Westeros maps before on like Medieval 2 and the strategy games and stuff. I really like how pretty this map is. Obviously not this unfinished area that I'm kind of glitching into to have a look at things that aren't finished. But yeah, the stuff that is actually finished, and when it is all finally like finalized and everything, and then it will be really cool. What about the Summer Islands? I'm now like looking for stuff. I don't imagine there's much, because if they're anything like me, then they've purposely not put too much hidden stuff. These, I'm assuming, are the islands that the Targaryens founded. Maybe. Because there's 3 islands, and the Targaryens founded 3 islands? Wait, no, it wasn't the Targaryens. Who was it? The chick that sailed into the Sunset Sea and founded 3 islands and named them Aegon, Visenya, and Rhaenys. These might be those islands, potentially, maybe. That's a nice touch if that is what they... Alright, I do think we'll wrap the series up here for the House of the Dragon, because ultimately, tomorrow morning, we get the open beta version, which by the time you've watched this, you'll already be playing, / will already be uploading. So, yeah, this save's going to be probably corrupted. So I want to wrap this up. We've played enough. It's the age-old tale of Crusader Kings, where you get so powerful that you're basically untouchable, unless you purposely mess up, or you purposely let something happen, or you purposely be a tyrannical, crazy nutjob that goes around the place executing a bunch of people and causing a 30-year-long war. I could do that, but we've already done that. So basically, we could drag this on for eternity. But, I want to record other stuff. I want to play as House Mud, I want to do a Greystark thing. There's a laundry's list worth of houses and other series that I want to do with this mod. We will stick the AI on observe, and I will let the computer control the game until the game crashes or I wake up and stop it. And we'll see how badly the AI destroys everything that we've created. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the year 1137 AC, lads. It has been over 1,000 years of Targaryen rule. I would have had a time-lapse of everything happening, but absolutely nothing happened. It's weird, the AI seems to have so little conflict or be so stable when it rules that very little ever happens. I think the Targaryens are just so powerful that even if I leave it in the hands of the AI, they still somehow manage to have an undisputed rule forever. We had the reign of Viserys III, and then Balon the Fury, which is an awesome title. Died of old age. Baelor II died of old age. Aegon died of a seizure. He drank himself to death. Aegon I, Aerion, old age. Aelor, old age. King Aena, old age. You see what I'm getting at? Like, they lived peacefully. Even controlling the AI, there was basically 0 giant rebellions in the entire time-lapse. I recorded for 7 hours. The game was running at full speed for 7.5-ish hours, and no giant rebellions kicked off. Heart failure, old age, old age, lived to old age. Valar, drank. Aemond, he was 80, Jesus. And drank himself to death, okay. Aegon, old age. Rhaegar, old age. Arion, old. Rhaegar, old. Rhaegar III, old. And then Balon, interestingly, died of old age, but abdicated in favor of who? Who did he have? He abdicated in favor of his eldest son. And then I inherited from Maelor. Whoa. Why are none of the Targaryens looking like Targaryen? Uh-oh. Are we even legitimate Targaryens anymore? Oh, God. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God, it's bad. Oh, never mind. The AI screwed up. Oh, God. All the Stormfires of, like... I don't know. I'm turning on debug mode, and we'll get to the bottom of this. I'm getting to the bottom of this, let's. Okay, so I got to the rule of Arion, and interestingly, Prince Maker was killed by his own son. Died in a hunting accident. The killer is his father. His father had his own dude executed. The debug should tell me if it's, like, the real father and everything. He must have inherited his grandmother's looks or something. He's not illegitimate. He's even got dragon dreams, so we know he's actually a Targaryen. But he's not a fake. He's just inherited his grandmother's genes, apparently. So, I don't think they're illegitimate. I think the Targaryens have just, for 1,000 years, they've essentially lost the Valyrian traits just from interbreeding with the locals. So none of them are illegitimate Targaryens that I can see of. I think they've just lost the Valyrian features from mingling with the Andals for too long. Every member of House Targaryen is now blonde. They have just seemingly bred out their old looks, and now they're just blonde. They've turned full... Who the hell are they? They have turned full Andal, but let's look at the cadet branches, because apparently there are 23 of them. Okay, well, there's 3 that exist that actually have any kind of power, apparently. Targaryen, of course, the main house. The Stormfires are still in control of the Stormlands, apparently. And the Urjoys, whoever the hell they are. House Faring is the Lord Paramount of... Oh god, the Bordegal. Oh god, the Bordegal. Oh god, it's terrible. House Lanny, a cadet branch of House Lannister, rules the Westerlands, or what you can call the Westerlands, because it just looks dreadful. Cadet branch of the Harlaws rule the Iron Islands. The Darys still rule the Riverlands. The Vale is ruled by Kerwin? Oh god, the border... Oh, it's just so bad, dude. There's some of the Vale in there. The Iron Islands is in there. The Reach is in there for some reason. There's some Dawn up there as well. How about the Karstarks? No, the Karstarks is still chilling, that's fine. They have a bunch of houses. Darkstarks, Axarks, Northstarks. So yeah, lads, Westeros is seemingly okay. The Targaryens are, in fact, Targaryens. They've just mingled with the Andals so much that they're no longer actually Valyrian-looking anymore. They just fully embraced the Andals, I guess. The Martells have a cadet branch ruling them. Yeah, everything looks pretty chill. Like I said, it's been over 1,000 years and no giant conflicts happened. So, yeah. We will wrap this up here, ladies and gentlemen, with the blonde Targaryens. 1,000 years in the future, they have completely lost all of what makes them Valyrian, and they no longer look like Valyrians. All the Valyrians have lost their... No. There's still some. There's still some, but he's kind of still Valyrian. The Valyrians are basically the last bastion of actually Valyrian-looking people, and we will move on by this point. Or actually, I probably would have already uploaded maybe some other factions by now, like some minor houses. We will go focus on some smaller houses, because once you get to be Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, it's kind of fairly easy. It's fairly not challenging at all, so I much prefer playing as a smaller house, an insignificant house, and then struggling to get into positions of power, and going like that. So yes, we will call it here. I thank you for watching it again. That is all for now. I will cease rambling. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons and all that normal stuff that YouTubers tell you as if you're incompetent and can't find buttons. You know where the damn button is. You don't need me to tell you about it. I think. Maybe. Probably. I will see you guys in the next one. That's all for now. Soul out.